Brilliant. So first and foremost, Bob, thanks ever so much for coming along to talk to us today about Martec and its 30-year celebration. How did you first get introduced to Martec?
I originally was introduced to Martec through a colleague and somebody who'd previously worked within another big automotive group who'd used very successfully Martec, and I think it was both Ray and Neil at that stage. So it was word of mouth. I mean, it was a good old word of mouth before social media and everything else. We used to rely on that, and I think their experience within Robbins and Day had been hugely positive, and therefore, the journey started. So that would have been probably late 90s, thinking about it, that we were first introduced. And certainly from my perspective, I've largely had Martec within my business since then.
You mentioned the mid-late 90s there, so you mentioned Robbins and Day. So was that what you first introduced Martec into? Were you working at Robbins and Day at the time?
No, I didn't. I employed a guy who joined the company as a general manager. And we were talking about inquiry management, we were talking about phone inquiry conversion, all of those good things, which in the day was not as sophisticated as it is today. We used to have recording machines and tape decks that used to sort of listen to the calls as they came in, etc. And we just didn't join it all together. And I think what Martec brought was some clarity to how that information, which was embryonic at that stage, could be used in the business more widely and could get sort of reported upon. So the Martec system and the training and development that came behind the Martec system was something that obviously was breakthrough from us. So it came out of Robbins and Day using it, but I was with Daimler Motors at that stage.
It sounds to me like across your journey through your career, you've had us within different parts of your business doing different things in different companies. You implemented the critiquing software in the other organisations, by the sounds of it.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I mean, typically, if they haven't already got something, it was an immediate go-to. Yes. As far as a product that could give visibility and a degree of accountability to what was going on in the business. We had quite a lot of intel, but we weren't using it. Particularly a lot of reports that weren't going anywhere. A lot of, it's fair to say, I think, analysis that wasn't necessarily being then turned into activity. And I think what Martec did was obviously then had the sort of follow-up campaign that sat behind that to turn those numbers into actions.
And I think from memory, Bob, you had it in sales, but you also then pushed that into some after-sales work, did you, through service advisor work?
We certainly did. I mean, obviously, as the after-sales piece had sort of grown in terms of its technology, in terms of the science behind EVHC and upsells and See It Now videos and this sort of thing, that again, the need to get a degree of measurement and management of that data was paramount.